How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get to Hall of Fame as fast as possible because there's only 3 days remaining left in the season. I'm sure you guys want a shot at getting the Michael Thomas and all these film reels and stuff. Okay, before we get into this, I want you guys to drop a like. Let's try and get to 40 likes on this video. I don't know if that's even possible. Let's try 40 likes. Okay, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Here's what I recommend in terms of your team. Okay, let's start with the team. I don't have my players in right now. Normally, I would have Des Bryant right here. Okay, he's the 87 overall signature. I think it's 87. And then I would have Antonio Brown replacing my #1 wide receiver. You don't need Des Bryant. You just need a fast wide receiver that will be running a streak with the play I recommend, okay? So you want a fast wide receiver at #2. And your captain, you can either use A. This is my opinion, okay? There's so many different ways to get to Hall of Fame. But this is the way I did it really fast, and I won a lot of my games. I'm not even trying to brag or anything. But I had a pretty good win to loss ratio. I was able to get it without grinding that much. Trust me, to get the Hall of Fame, you gotta grind. You're gonna have to play this game a good amount. But I didn't have to play an insane amount because I won a lot of my games, I think, at least. You wanna either use Antonio Brown or Matt Stafford. See, Antonio Brown's, his captain bonus is 100 points and it's super easy to do. Matt Stafford's is 80 points or 75, I think. And it's still pretty easy to do. So if you need a quarterback, use Stafford. If you need a wide receiver, use Antonio Brown. Both work fine. Both have a good playbook. Who I recommend as my coach is Mike McCarthy, and then level him up to level 5. And the reason for that is because at level 5, his offense boost will be 1.5 points per passing yard to wide receiver. So I'm going to get into a game now. Okay, I hit all my things. Obviously, have a good defense. Have a good running back. That's just implied. You guys know the deal. If you want a good offensive line, do that. That's just the key. Fast wide receivers, and then your flex should be your best wide receiver. So I have Chris Carter at my flex. He's 81 speed, but he's just really good at breaking tackles and catching the ball. So that's why he's my flex. Okay, fast wide receivers on the outside, your best wide receiver at your flex. Okay, let's get into a game and I'll demonstrate. I have it on ranked. So right now, keep in mind, if I don't break 1,200 points, I have an excuse. Okay, I have 2 silver wide receivers in right now, because none of my stuff will sell in this dang game, and I can't buy any new wide receivers. I've had the same cards listed for 12 hours for the cheapest price, and they don't sell. It's really frustrating. Okay, so this guy has a bit more power than me. Nothing crazy, okay? And he's 1,500 rank higher. So he's 4,000, I'm 2,600. All right, so the play you're gonna want to be running that I ran is PA slot crosses. I literally abuse this play. It's a really good play, but you also have to be able to make reads. So you want to be able to tell who's going to be open. What the heck kind of throw is that? Okay, wowzers. You either want to throw to Y when he's open, X if the left safety doesn't cover X, okay? So right there, that should be a touchdown, you see, easy. And then B will be open on a streak 100% of the time if your guy is fast and there's no over the safety help. So I can't throw it to B right now because it's a silver wide receiver. Otherwise, I would have thrown it to him there. I can't. It's a silver. I can basically only throw to Chris Carter right now. I'm sorry. I wish I could demonstrate how to actually run this play properly, but I can't. I don't have my players right now, unfortunately. Right there, A was wide open. I made the read. So it took me a couple of games to get this play down because, again, there is 4 reads you have to know which one to pass to. You got to know who's going to be open when, okay? But after about a couple of games playing it, you'll be able to recognize when the defense is going to leave a certain guy open and when you'll be able to squeeze the pass in. Now for running the ball, when I'm close to the end zone, I usually run halfback lead or buck sweep. Both are pretty good. I mean, it's all about getting good blocks. Sometimes you get a bad block, sometimes you get a good block. And then I just use my tactics. Just make sure you don't change the rule. He has 2 rules. I don't think that was a good throw. Yep, that was a bad one. Okay. So right now I'm winning by 200 right now, guys. And keep in mind, this guy has higher power than me. I have a silver corner in because I'm selling my corner. I have silver wide receivers. And he's in Hall of Fame as well. So I just got my captain bonus now, another 100 points. And now B right here, I'm going to throw to him anyway just because that's what I should have done. He's a silver wide receiver right there. Normally, if I had Des Bryant who has 86 speed or 87 speed, that would be a touchdown. So that's what you guys want to do. Have a fast wide receiver in there. And whenever they don't have a safety over the top, just lob the ball in. If you have a good wide receiver and it's a bad corner, it should be a touchdown literally 100% of the time. And I was able to break 1,700 points a lot of the time whenever I had my fast wide receiver in there. So right here, I'm struggling to get in the end zone right now. Bit unfortunate. There we go. Scored another touchdown. We are just running up the score right now. And we have 9 to 35 points with 45 seconds to go. Chris Carter's open again. B had no over the safety help, but I couldn't throw it. Silver wide receiver. It's okay though. Now we are over 1,000 points. I think my opponent might have stopped playing because he only has 370. Either that or my defense is just holding him. So we can basically take our foot off the gas here. But you guys get the idea. So PA slot crosses, I spam it a lot. If they give you a challenge to use a D pass or like a long pass, I just use Hail Mary because I find A to be open a lot of the time. And I just try and thread the needle in there. Didn't work that time. Wait, what happened to my points? I just lost 200 points. What the heck? I had like 1,100 a second ago, and now I have 909. What happened? What do you mean, brother? Okay, well, you guys get the point. Pretty easy to score over 1,200. I had 1,150 like a second ago, and now I'm at 909. I don't know what happened. He disconnected, and we get the win. So you get the idea. Get a fast wide receiver. Oh, now I have 1116. Okay, there you go. If I had my good wide receivers in there, I could have easily scored probably 1,300, 1,400 against him. I know I'm not the best at this game. I'm not trying to brag. I definitely have a lot to learn. But this is what I did, guys, to get the Hall of Fame really fast. Hope this did help. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let me know in the comments if it does help you. And I'll see you guys in tonight's stream in a couple of hours.